Morning world. It's about 9:15 in the morning. It's the 19th of March 2015 and it's 24 hours before we go for a near total eclipse of the sun from my perspective, where I am in southern England, in the north of Scotland, in the very north, and in Lapland it will be a total eclipse of the sun. Eclipses, especially solar eclipses, are normally a little bit omen-us. But to be honest, this one doesn't concern me that much. It's not making aspect to any other planet in the heavens of significance from an Earth-based geocentric perspective. Therefore, I'm suggesting that the eclipse of tomorrow is not going to directly bring any new big challenges or problems or difficulties into the lives of individuals. However, it is in the last half of the last degree of the last sign of the zodiac, so there is an element of closure and ending about it, and it is a solar eclipse. That means that the light of the sun will be cut off from the earth. All this nonsense about solar panels going down and how the electricity grids are going to fail are just obviously propaganda by the nuclear industry. But from a spiritual level, the light of the sun, the thing that gives us heat and light and life, will be cut off and occluded from us for a time. It is likely that tomorrow morning, 24 hours from the time of this recording, at the time of the eclipse, that levels of psychic phenomena may suddenly surge. I would expect a number of strange and irrational circumstances to develop very quickly and then go very quickly around the eclipse tomorrow. It's going to be a bit of a weird time. Viewed heliocentrically, when looked at from the sun's position, so the earth is in the opposite place of the sun from a heliocentric perspective, the earth and the moon will be at 29 degrees of Virgo. And when looked at in the heliocentric chart, which is the true position of the planets viewed from the sun, i.e. no retrogrades, then Saturn, as I speak, is at 29 degrees 40 of Scorpio, in the very last half of the last degree of Scorpio, about to leave Scorpio permanently. Of course, from an Earth-based perspective, Saturn will return to Scorpio in a month or two for a few months before leaving finally around September time. Nevertheless, the sextile from the heliocentric Earth to the heliocentric Saturn at tomorrow's eclipse tells me that whilst there's an element of ongoing restructuring at the global level, in terms of the corporate, the military, the economic, the political, that this eclipse should be seen as a window of opportunity to bring down the curtain, to close doors, to bring down the guillotine, to let go of old structures, particularly with the end of Saturn in Scorpio, those structures based around fear, suppression of the feminine, suppression of the child, the patriarchal authoritarian thing based on power, sexual domination and financial control. The negative side of Saturn in Scorpio. I was born with this position, I know about this stuff. And I truly think that the eclipse tomorrow is a chance for us both collectively and individually to effect an amount of closure in our lives. And the more we do this voluntarily and willingly and actually look at our patterns and bring things to a close that are redundant for the 21st century and are based from fear from the past, then the more we're going to be able to approach the future in a much more positive way. And this future should kick in from perhaps mid-April onwards as Jupiter moves forward and as the lunar eclipse of 2 weeks' time fades. That's the one that I'm much more concerned around rather than the solar eclipse tomorrow. But be aware tomorrow that the life giver, the original God, if there is such a thing, the original source of all of life, the light of this will be cut off to a certain part of the earth tomorrow. And around this time, 9 9:30, 10 a.m. UK time tomorrow morning, 24 hours from the time of this recording. There's going to be a momentary still, a momentary lull in the frenetic, urgent, non-stop, day-by-day pattern of energy that circles this globe. And there will be a null spot. I'll be in it. So if you're getting affected by the eclipse tomorrow, still yourself. Take time out during the eclipse to just go outside and sit and touch the earth. Plug in, communicate with the earth at that time, because the light of the sun's going to be cut off. Only for about 10 minutes, but it's a time to be with the earth and to be still in yourself. Sounds a bit sanctimonious and hippy-dippy, but hey, there you go, I'm nearly 60. Catch you later, folks. Bye.